Alright, let's take a look at some changes to the tutorial that we were talking about last time. The tutorial we did was based on the first one. It was a moving like anything. The guy's video had a moving chair, and you'll notice here we got his original mesh little line here where you're creating the sub-object, calling it my mesh. Not exactly sure where that's referencing to. I think it's kind of like creating this name for the sub-object, which is might be able to be referenced later, but what's new is this. I'll show you right here. Setting the direction to 1. So this direction is being used for in this case it's a moving platform, and it's setting it to 1, which is going to be used down here. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. We'll get rid of that comment code. That's not necessary. So I'm going to comment this with everybody here. So setting the direction to 1 is used down here. Now this is just the creating a new location. This is in the original video that the dude did, creating a new location, which will be modified. Now this is new. This is kind of like an it's a check to see how high or how low the thing got, and all it's going to do is it's going to change the direction to become the that what it was previously times -1. So let's say it was already 1, like in this case, then it's going to be turned to itself is going to equal itself times -1. So if it's 1, it's going to be itself, which is 1 times -1, which will turn it to -1. And trust me, this could be done not much more efficiently and with less lines and less characters, but I'm kind of spelling it out so everybody can see it more clearly here. So I'm going to say check to see if the platform has gone up past the 600 unit mark. If so, reverse its current direction. This will make it go down if it is initially set to 1 and is within and is initialized to be within the, I would say, like the movement area. So or movement range, really. So what do I mean by that? So if something is initially placed in the Unreal game scene above 600, it's gonna have a tough time with this because oh no, if it's above 600 and its direction is already -1, then you're gonna have a problem, because it's gonna be like, well, okay, so it is greater than 600, but it's also now switched to -1. So is it gonna like keep like flipping back and forth and like almost jittering or doing nothing? So you got to be mindful whenever you're setting these things up and think about your initial tolerances. I'm actually going to draw it here for you. And then I have the scene itself, but I want to draw this so you can kind of see what's going down. Okay, so imagine you have a scenario here. Let's scroll down a little bit so you can see better. Imagine you have a scenario here, and there are there's a block. It's kind of in here. So this is your moving platform. We're looking at it from a side view. Okay. Let's say it hits here, let's say the platform moves in is now here, right? Then if it gets to here, it's going to reverse course. But that will only make sense if it's initialized somewhere less than here and greater than here, as we'll see. If it's initialized to be if it's initialized to be actually, I'm going to write 600 here, right? So if it's initialized at, let's say, 620, you might get unexpected results, okay? And so you want to initialize your thing, and then this is going to be controlled by the actual Unreal Engine where you place it, or it might be controlled programmatically. So hope that it's going to, actually, I think it'll be very clear when we do it in the actual game itself. So let's set the direction here. So we're reversing the direction. We're doing the same thing. We're going to check to see if the platform has gone below the 260 mark, or unit mark. So if it's less than 260, it's going to start going up. $260 units. It should start traveling up. Okay. And here is where we're reassigning the platform to be going in the, reassigning the platform to move 0.4 units in the appropriate direction. Not necessarily appropriate, because it could be wrong if you don't set it up right, so it be in the direction. Okay, good. And then reassigning the, this is actually reassigning the new location. So I'm going to say new assign the new location. And then now we are reassigning the actor itself to the new location variables value. That is actually pretty good. That's very clear, and I'm going to make even more sense here. This is the money. This is money in your pocket right here. Look at this. So you have the UI property, which is edit anywhere. This was from original video from the last one that the dude did. I'm just kind of expanding on it because I think his video was very good. I just that people probably, making platforms is something people go want to do, right? This is his pointer, and then this is the new one. This is an object property, which links to the direction variable in the .cpp. So this is where every new instance gets this direction. And let's see it working. Don't you want to see it work? Let's do it. Okay, so I want to play. I'm going to play here. Here's my little guy. I'm going to run around here. I got to be patient. I got to wait for it to show up. Okay, looking good. And here we go. Let's go on the platform. Let's walk up. Oop, got to jump over that one. Oh, that one's kind of going down here. Got to wait for the platform train. Choo choo. Oh, almost missed that jump, and now you can see it. And I hope that look at that. And so let's talk a little bit about the initialization type thing here. So you're probably thinking, okay, well, this is great, but I'm having trouble getting some aspect of it working. Well, the thing to think about is that you're in a programming engine, and these things don't always work perfectly every time. And what I mean by that is sometimes you have to clean your project, close it, restart it after updating the My Actor thing. And for example, this, where is it? That's a projectile. That's not what I want. Actor, right? So we got this actor. I had to restart the thing several times to get it to actually start to talk to it. And then it was kind of annoying. And then I'm going to drag this out so you can focus on this part more. 1 second. Just drag this out. Drag this over. Okay, this is the important part. So this element thing is where you can add your own materials too. But this, if you look up here, right, this My Actor thing, it wasn't giving me this mesh at first until I restarted Unreal several times and did like a rebuild, like I did here, let me show you this one. I did a project. Oh, project is here, but then there's a build, clean solution. You want to clean that thing every once in a while, make sure it's running properly. So that's the bulk of the video right there. So if you're just here for the C++ part of it, then you don't need to watch anymore. You can tap out, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video here. But for people who want to know how to make a material so that way you can have your platforms look kind of like mine, I'm going to show you that right now. So just hang on the line for a second. I think you're going to enjoy this. So let me zoom out a little bit so you can see more of my screen. Okay, that looks pretty good. A little bit less slack here. Okay, so you're going to notice this element 0 here. Okay, let's say I'll create new material. Now you get this weird thing. I'm just going to call it bubblegum, shiny bubblegum. Let's try and make a shiny bubblegum type thing. Could be fun, right? Edit. Shiny bubblegum. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to drag this over a little bit so you can see more of my screen. Good. Okay. What was that, a vector? There we go. Okay, let's give it kind of a pinkish color. Pink. That looks good. Yeah. Kind of like a Candyland, kind of a weird one. Okay, so this, if this is connecting to this, I'm going to drag this to this side so it doesn't get mixed up, right? Drag them on over here. Cool. That looks kind of could be a bubble trouble. Okay, let's constant metallic should only be one number, so I'm just going to go constant. Drag that one over. Great. Drop down. Oh, that's right. I gotta type it in here. I'm gonna make this one 0.4. Drag that into metallicness. Let's see if that does anything. Good. Let's try 1. Oh, that's really shiny. That's more like the Christmas one. Let's go 0.6. Okay. Let's drag another constant in, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go connect it in. specular 0, specular 0.7. Decimals are always bad. Roughness, let's add another one. Okay, let's say 0. Oh wow, that's really shiny. Let's go with 0.7. Can we go more? Can we overload it 2.0? Interesting. 0.3. Not bad. And then normal won't make a whole lot of sense for us with that, but let's go. Let's drag one of these in here. Emissive color. I think that would probably want a 3 vector, right, for color. Should. Yes. I love that. Perfect. Great. This is great. Now let's make it a little bit shinier. Okay. I wonder if there's a transparency. I'm not really seeing that in here. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Maybe that we can do that in the alpha later. And then I kind of want a self-shadowing that happens within crevices. That won't help us that much. Pixel depth offset. I wonder what this takes. I don't know. We're just experimenting now, just having fun. I haven't actually used pixel depth yet. So that's fun, right? Let's see what happens. Okay, let's try 0.9. This is probably more for something with a texture attached to it. I don't see this actually doing anything. Let me break the link and see if it does it. Break link. Yeah, it didn't do anything, so I'm going to zap this one. That's the beauty of this nodal type system, is you can always trim things out. I mean, I just kind of want to see what happens if this does anything. Like, who cares? Nope. So we're probably going to have to figure that out later. That's okay. Okay. Let's see. Anything else we could do to this one? Specular. Eh. What's this one? Roughness. Eh. 0.2. That's good. 0.8. Looking good. And then this guy, I'm going to tweak this one a little bit. Not pink enough. Too pink. Yeah. That's candy-ish. That looks like a viable candy. Bubblegum. Bubblegum Rolo. Come on down and tell some. Okay. I'm gonna get this thing cooking. Oh my god, that's legit.com. Welcome to Candyland.com. Okay. Got this one. Shiny bubblegum. And that's good. That's alternating. Okay, let's play. Okay, so we're in here. And look. You have your new Let's wait for the train to come down. Okay, let's go play here. Oh wow, that's great. Go on up. Wow, I can see my house from here. Great. Good. And jumping over, trying to make this jump. And there you have it, folks. So, you know, now I'm seeing why Unreal Engine is so widely used, is because, I mean, you just saw that right there. That was pretty fast, and I'm mainly a Java programmer, but I definitely dig this engine. I think it's a lot of fun. And thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Look at the pink shining off of the weapon. That's so funny, right? That's just shows that they put a lot of effort into this engine. Great job, everybody, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.